Do, 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 do. When's the last time I even streamed? Feels like it's been so long. It has been so long. Hi, hello, welcome. What's up? What's going on? I am the Count. And this is a bit of a different stream because I'm going to be discussing stuff I normally wouldn't discuss. Not to say this whole stream will be dedicated to that, but needless to say, a lot will. So I'm sure a lot of you know COPPA, whatever you want to call it. It's the act involving advertising to children. And apparently YouTube is going to be affected by it now, and it's already affecting one of my favorite channels, Shady Penguin. If you don't know who Shady Penguin is, look him up. He is a brilliant family-friendly YouTuber, doesn't curse, but is super entertaining. Basically, it is hitting YouTube, I think he said next year. And given I don't have all the details, I still have some research to do. But it affects, family-friendly YouTube channels because their content is family-friendly. So a lot of children are going to watch it. And like I said, I don't know all the details of the act, but it's gonna hit YouTube pretty hard when it goes into full effect sometime in January. Wow, that sucked. Whoa, mama. I got completely sidetracked by the game. Forgot what I set out to do with this. Oh, I'm dead. What I set out to do with this stream, this conversation. Basically, with that act, a lot of my YouTube channels, a lot of the people I like watching are going to be affected. It's already started, and yeah, I gotta say, not a fan. Not at all a fan. Oops. I'll go into greater discussion after this match, because Die. Well, that's the thing. It's actually going to hurt family-friendly channels. The best way I can think to explain it is, if you are not family-friendly, YouTube punishes you. Obviously, you know, advertisers who feel they can't use your platform to reach out and advertise, they won't. It affected several channels I used to watch, meaning YouTube wouldn't support, you know, someone who cursed a lot, or someone, I curse all the fucking time, but YouTube wouldn't support curse heavy, you know, adult themed kind of channels. So that was a hit. Now, with this regulation coming down, and again, I don't know the full details, so I don't know. I know it's after January, after basically in the new year. Family-friendly channels that have advertisements that are usually, you know, aimed towards everyone, especially children, are going to be affected. The COPPA Act affects it has to do with advertising to children. There's more to it than that, obviously. So I'm gonna, before anyone, I can hear you people watching later who are gonna comment on this, because I'm speaking on something I don't know all the details about, but it's a learning experience. Like, here's what I do know. A channel that reviews toys is already facing a lawsuit for advertising to children. I don't personally watch him, but Abdallah, I think it's Abdallah Smash or Abdallah. According to his channel manager, there's a 75% chance his channel is in danger. Shady Penguin saw his revenue decrease. So it seems any channel that's family friendly and aimed towards children who have ads in their YouTube channel are pretty much going to be hit hard. Yeah, pretty much. YouTube is pretty much screwing themselves, because, I mean, they'll still have things. They have their promoted content, which children seem to fly to, like idiots who post that, oh, I used a Ouija board and I spoke to Bowsette kind of crap. That'll be alive. You know, I guess makeup tutorials, Halloween tutorials. Seems like certain tutorials might be left alone. Not all of them, though, because if they aim towards children, if their goal is to entertain children, and their advertisements, I guess, I don't know the full details if it's specifically aimed at the children, which wouldn't really be the YouTuber's fault, or if it's because they're aiming advertisements, no matter who they're aimed at children. They're playing advertisements that are aimed at anyone, but children view them in large numbers. I think that's the main concern. I think, again, I have to do more research, and more research has to be done into it. By anyone who thinks their channel might be affected. But the long and short of it is, yeah, they can't earn money. That's, you beat me to it. The long and short of it is, certain YouTube channels and a lot of my favorite YouTubers can't continue doing what they do as a career. Like, I'm afraid it'll affect people such as Ets, Shady Penguin, you know, I'm not sure Rhett and Link will be affected. I'm sure Good Mythical Morning will be left alone. You know, it's really toy review channels, game channels, kind of those E for Everyone channels that are really going to take the hit because, you know, children watch their content. So if an advertisement comes up, regardless of how family friendly that advertisement is, it's being played for a child. And I think that's where that kind of gray fuzzy area is. And that's where they seem to be having issue with it. Again, as I do more research, I'll be able to learn more and probably explain more and give my opinion more. But as it stands, just straight from the get-go, this sounds like it's gonna pretty much kill YouTube. It's hard to tell, but I'm thinking like people who play more mature games, Death by Daylight, you know, any of the Call of Duty streamers, I guess. Despite that being played by primarily children, there are adults who are really, really dedicated to it. I'm kidding, by the way. This is a Splatoon game. I'm not picking on Call of Duty. But yeah, Call of Duty, seems like more, Smash Bros should be okay. Things that just aren't aimed towards little children to begin with. And that's the thing is, children's games, they're going to be targeted. Because children watch, so they advertise to children, so they're in danger. It's a fuzzy area, and that's why I'm saying, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. But I do see that I get at least 10 views per video, so I at least want to put it out to people who watch me who haven't heard it from their favorite YouTubers yet. But basically, it comes down to YouTube is trying to self-destruct. Because now you can't be too adult-themed, because, hey, yeah. Too much cursing, too much sexual content, too much adult theming. Yeah, the advertisers won't go to that. But if they primarily go to children, entertain children, and have advertisements on, then it's gonna affect those channels. And so it's a big sloppy mess that YouTube has found themselves in, and it's going to hurt big YouTubers, like little guys like me who don't play for a big audience. Oh, we're gonna get hit hard, or we're not gonna get hit. They're gonna get hit. Okay, rephrase. Little YouTubers like me won't really be affected. I don't put ads. I don't do this as a job. I can keep doing what I do. But big channels that have, you know, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers and beyond, because I mean, I think Shady Penguin is like near 500,000 or over. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be severely affected. Eds, I'm sure, is gonna be severely affected. You know, this also affects guys that, you know, you wouldn't think might be affected, like Chugga Conroy. Chugga Conroy may be affected, and that's terrible, especially as a fan of Chugga. There's a lot to unpack, and as I do my research, and as I find out more, oh god, diabetes. Oh god, diabetes. I might be in trouble. I might be in trouble, diabetes. Oh, diabetes left. Ooh. But again, in between matches, I'll talk more about it. My insignia. Oh. Oh, there's two people over there. I couldn't fight both. Ah, yes. Bringing Respawn Punisher to Turf War. How very Sear Flare. Ugh. I give up. I'm not even holding the controller. So basically, and yeah, my controller's literally down. It's going to, because yeah, my team already lost. Basically, it's going to completely screw over most content creators. And like I said, I don't get any views really. 10, maybe 12. And half of those are me checking the stats anyway. Yeah, there really is no point in trying. Basically, it's... Ooh, Clamblitz. I am sorry, Clamblitz is a bitch and a half to play. I know how hard that can be. Oh, came from behind. Yeah. Anyway, what it means for a lot of YouTubers is that basically they'll have to quit their jobs. I guess if you want the reality of it, a lot of YouTubers who do this for a living, they'll have to quit their job. Oh god, every good player was on the other team. Oh no, you're fine. Like I said, it doesn't matter too much for me. I'm using the gear that I don't care if it ranks up or down. It is, because that means that's affecting a lot of people. It affects viewers who, you know, they watch YouTube for good vibes. They watch YouTube to feel good. They do YouTube to feel good. And YouTube is basically taking that away from them. Because they don't know how to handle their shit. And it's... I mean, Congress too, because Congress doesn't really handle their shit like they should, but... You know, that's U.S. politics in a nutshell. A bunch of 70, 80-year-old people deciding what women should and shouldn't do with their bodies, and so on and so forth. Don't want to leave him behind. It's just the way of the world, you know? It's an unfortunate thing, but... Oof, I gotta go this way for a bit. Someone is... yeah. Alright, we're doing that. I have full bars. I have full bars. Is my stream still going? Yep, stream still... well... it's taking a long ass time to disconnect. There we go. I haven't jumped at all. It counted as a loss. And if I get punished, it's... yeah. Well, that just happened. Ooh. Yeah, I may do some of my research and do a proper video discussing my thoughts on it. Just 'cause, like... huh. I may just give up for this match too. They're the kind that don't cover their own base, I see. Was that ink savers or power-ups? Because that's more power-ups than they will ever need. No, no time for that. Yeah, I couldn't escape. Oh, we have a roller, that's why. Ah, bye. Ah, triple teamed. Like, I have trouble carrying today. I don't know. Oh, ooh, didn't aim. Oh, die. I'm having this day more because of the news I found out. I'm not staying in this room. It's more the news I found out. It's like, so far, the King Nappy has turned out to be a pedophile. Shady Penguin seems to be forced to leave, even though he's been a great, fantastic YouTuber, but he's being forced to leave. Who else? Pieces of trash like Duncan Knee Deep and the Heated Mo seem to be getting attention, but I don't know. YouTube just seems to be promoting all the worst kind of people. But as I delve more into this topic, I'll see if there's a silver lining at all in any of this. Because yeah, finding out some of my favorite YouTubers are just gone. You know, it's kind of depressing, you know? But at the same time, it is just one of those things that I think we as consumers of the content that's being fed, I think we're the ones who are hit the least. We as consumers are hit just very little by this compared to the people who are literally losing their jobs. That being said, I may consider reactivating my Twitch account and streaming on Twitch. I can't see myself supporting a platform that does this to their creators. Now, of course, you know, I have to wait till January to find out any of the details. I also have to do more research on the topic. But from what I gather so far, it's just it's not a ugh, one of these people. Like, oh, I'm gonna sneak into your base because I'm so clever. It's the same trick everyone uses. It works, but it becomes kind of easy to combat. It is annoying that he has dualies, making him very hard to hit. Yeah, I couldn't land a hit for shit. Oh, that's why I'm drifting. Holy crap. Ugh. Unfortunately, I had 2 rollers, so this was an automatic loss in my book. But that's the way it goes. Oh no, it really wasn't. It wasn't a good game at all. Could not seem to aim for shit. My controller's slightly drifting. It's ever so slight. So I don't think that that was a factor. I think more it's just I couldn't concentrate. Let's see. Could pull out the old support gear. There we go. Won't be my support set, but I'll be a backliner. I did not grab a water to have with me. Oh, I forgot. This stage is terrible for chargers. Or not chargers, splatlings. Ugh, lag kill. Oh, they're not even gonna ink their base. They're just confident that they'll destroy us. I can call this one an early loss. I can cover a lot of that from up here. Yeah, no, they have every right to be confident. My team doesn't seem to be moving forward at all. Oof. I mean, if he insists on getting easy kills, so be it, but if he hasn't gathered that I'm not fighting yet, that's on him. Will I ever do private matches? No. I cannot gather enough people, and I have lost any interest in trying them, so so no, there won't be any private matches. I'm comfortable enough to say never. Also, what's up, Boss Mons? That match is just... Splatling is the best in that stage, so I at first I was trying. When I realized it was a bad stage, I was like, screw it. If my team pushes forward, I could hold the back line. They never pushed forward. One person slipped through, but they weren't paying attention to the battlefield. And so it was like, great, I mean, I moved forward, but for what? And we have two backliners. I sincerely hope Seer and the other guy are gonna be enough. Here we go. Oh, duh. Oh, goodness. Let's see. All right. Ah, he finally got me. And with that, we lose. Nice, nice. The other team did a great job. That is what I would call a good game. The other team won that. Just... boom. Plowed through and destroyed. Oh no, we won. Wow, 1%. I thought they had it, honestly. I thought they 100% had it at the end. It's not that you can do jack squat. Actually, it had nothing to do with you. I was thinking more, we have 2, they have 4. Regardless of how good someone is, they will never win a 1v4 match against people who are actually decent. Anyone can win a 1v4 match against a moron. But if they were... Wow, none of those shots in? Oh yeah, they are... Oh, we also had disconnect from, Ooh, boy. Okay. I did not take a final look at the map to see where we were. I think we turned it around. Yes. Yeah, Jaden kind of came in squid partying, and I guess when we saw no one was, he left. And honestly, I prefer that. I prefer that they disconnect and leave. I was a backliner. All I did was protect our area so we can leave spawn without instantly dying. You guys did the work. That's why I'm taking to backlining so well. It's like I can do a lot or I can do a little, but it's based on my team. Like, if my team gives me a line to hold, I can hold that line for as long as possible. If my team doesn't give me a line to hold, if, you know, they keep dying, and rather than grouping together and trying to work together, they go in one by one to die, yeah, I can't do anything. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. This stage will be a little harder to use the Hydra in. I'm gonna do what I can, though. Too many chefs. You're saying too many chefs? That's the one thing I don't like about the Hydra. Ah, I gotta get out. No. Nothing I can do. Oh, someone else came. Someone's a fast swimmer. Nah, couldn't get away. Could not get away. That's a problem with the Hydra. The Hydra isn't so good on this stage because there aren't very many places for me to park. Because you can't camp with a Hydra. You can't. But you can kind of park and... Because, like, you don't camp. You're not necessarily in one spot. You try to go around to every spot that's ideal one after another, and you keep switching between them. Unlike a charger, you sit in one spot and you pop off. Excuse me. Coming down with a little bit of a cold, I guess. And you pop off, just try to get as many kills as possible. Not to mention I'm using the support Hydra, so ideally my job is to get my special as soon as possible and hold the back line. Primarily, of course, hold the back line. There, we had a great team layout. It's just the other team was a little better. Didn't expect me to approach with the Hydra, did you? The thing I don't like about it is I do have to hit and run. Oof. Gotta create ground. I have to create ground. Does that count as a triple? I can't tell if the others were dead or not, so I don't know if that counts as a triple. Ouch. dynamos are tough to use, but also tough to deal with. Chargers aren't that bad, but I have trouble with other splatlings and mid-range, believe it or not. I can't aim. I can't aim to save my life. It's like I understand the power of being able to see your opponent now. Because holy heck. And that's not me. I am confident in it. Unless something's happening overhead. Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm checking the health of the internet. I have my Switch on. All right, connectivity. All right. Oh yeah, my stream and my Switch are actually on two different Wi-Fi connections. All right. Are we live again? It seems the house Wi-Fi took a hit, but the game, like, I'm not getting a punishment, and a punishment is usually a timeout for how long you have to wait till you can connect. I'm not getting that. But I'm also not able to join a battle, it seems. Let me take this time to add a friend. Because I saw I did get a friend request. Now's the time to also mention that, okay, now something's happening with my Wi-Fi. Okay. Again, sorry to do this. I don't like it. But Hmm. Did you notice that the Wi-Fi died? It went down. It's back up. I'm streaming currently. I can hear you still talking. I was looking over going, I don't know who you're talking to. It's because I'm looking to, I use my phone for game Wi-Fi, so that if anything happens, I don't get punished for it. You do get punished for having, basically, it's so that people don't disconnect in the middle of the game. But unfortunately, it's impossible for us to be able to tell if someone disconnected or anything like that. Yeah. It's a key where you can't tell the difference. It's like perfect. But this is a good job. So two too small, one fits perfectly, and one just a little tight. Okay, so I'm gonna put it better over it. Bill's a lack of exercise. You have no way to combat the other. Well, Daryl was telling me they had Dana on this Erica. I don't know if you've met Dana. Have you met Dana? The twig, yeah. Twig? She flew up like a balloon on Erica. It's essential for that beginning. True, but if you didn't like the deck, you didn't do much exercise either beforehand. No, she's a home care person, and she's a licensed psychologist. That doesn't equate to any exercise. She's spent a lot of time in the hospital, though. Yeah. It's one of those things you can't help. You can't do anything about it. But you have to actually go to the muscle to exercise. You're just no fat, no muscle. You're very, 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 very sick. So you already have food. Yeah. Primarily, super salad, we've got to be not a crazy. Yeah, man, too. So we can make that a place to visit. Hell, last time we went to the Asian Star, and believe it or not, I ended up getting a whole bunch of the seafood salad. I don't like the Asian Star's got a good salad bar. Yeah, they're great. Yeah. The cucumber and tomato with a little bit of a white vinaigrette. That's literally the salad I ate at home. But Let me see if I can get this bad boy running. Do we live? Are we alive now? Have we been attacked? And yeah, I was right. The house Wi-Fi took a massive, massive hit. It was actually completely dead. So, hopefully, no more of that. Excuse me. The game Wi-Fi is fine. I was able to accept the friend request, and I'm sorry if they left midway. I have to play more Tales of Vesperia because I am. We don't know what specifically happened. Just the Wi-Fi was kaputs. I have got to consider getting a chair that doesn't swerve. Also, possibly, this is more news for Boss Mons. Dauntless may be coming to Switch by the end of September. If it does, I will do everything in my power to stream that. I mean, everything in my power to stream that. I've been supporting Dauntless since Hero actually told me about it. Dauntless is a free-to-play Monster Hunter style game. Its design has become more Fortnite-ish, which I don't like because they moved away from a lot of things that I really loved about it. Your characters had so much like your characters used to have much more weight to them. Now now they don't. It kind of reminds me of Fortnite, where I can like fall from heights and not really be affected besides HP. Yeah, right now they don't have an announcement date, so it might not come the 26th, but that's their very first out of beta patch, and it's basically Monster Hunter. You start off with some basic gear, you hunt a few monsters that they call behemoths. After you beat the behemoth, you're able to make weapons and armor and hunt stronger behemoths. There are little quests you can do. There are weapons, including gauntlets, which I absolutely love. So that's going to be fun. There are a number of items called cells, which can augment your gameplay. It's Monster Hunter. It has a couple of things that I really love. It has things that people aren't such big fans of, but are pretty cool all the same. I suggest anyone who's into Monster Hunter-esque games to give it a try. It's a ton of fun. Also, yes, that was a Respawn Punisher shirt I had there. I haven't played in a while, but I was thinking of coming back to Splatoon on a more regular basis. It's just I'm having so much fun with Fire Emblem, and I don't want to stream it, but at the same time I can't put it down. Like, I already have as much, if not more, time on it than I do Tales of Vesperia, and that was my second highest game for gameplay time. Ooh, that took my breath away. Literally. Oh, 2 chargers. Oh, 3 no-skill guns. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Okay, they're not going through there. Uh... Oof. For RPG fans, I would say yeah. Yeah, it does not disappoint. I hated Fire Emblem on the 3DS. I forget their names. I remember the characters. I hated Lucina's game. Absolutely despised it. And I hated, oh crap, now I can't remember the name. What was the name? I know it was Lucina's game, and actually, I think that one was called Fates. It splitting the game into 3 parts, just, it didn't work. I thought it was a terrible decision, and people complained. They bought it, but they didn't like it. They made themselves heard. They listened, and this Fire Emblem just, I feel like they did everything right. Like, they listened to the fans. You know, like, they kept the whole marriage thing. But now it's not a major part of the game. It's something, you know, if you enjoy it, enjoy it. If you don't, like me, I don't usually enjoy those things, then don't pay any attention to them. It's entirely up to you. I find the characters to be extremely endearing. I find the story to be somewhat hard to follow, but once you really get into the meat of it, it really is quite interesting. They were doing a good job, because I could not hit them. I'll cover up the areas behind us and under us so that we have ways to escape. Roller is ultimate support weapon. Bye. Why did I do a vertical flick? Oh boy. Whew. Dude, I don't think anyone ever went back and covered space, but I don't think we need to. Also, GG's. GG's. I think I'll do one more match, then I'm actually gonna play Fire Emblem. And I hit nope. I hit... Well. Well. That's alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he yells, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Escapism. I gotta try to finish one. Probably these. Just to have an attack up, like, set. It's a little too common for me. But yeah, this next match will be my last. Tomorrow I have a very, very early day. At least for me, I'm 12 to 9:15, so it's gonna be an exhausting day. So I'm gonna take a little time, clean my apartment, relax a little, play some more games. I gotta learn to figure out which is on my side. Ugh. I put myself in that terrible scenario. Let me not. I should shoot forward. Try to build up my special. Oof, I wasn't aiming. Story of my life. Not a big fan of Gengar. Ugh, I'm dead. Ha! Ugh, I keep putting myself into scenarios that aren't good. I'm sure it won't be too bad. Yeah, to everyone but me, because I did terribly. I cannot seem to focus with dualies anymore. And look, right on time. Maps have changed, modes have changed. Let's see. Gobi Arena and Starfish, and Humpback Pump Track and Port Mackerel with Rainmaker. I know, that's one game I wish I could stream, but with my schedule, I won't be able to, so I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that just by myself. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it went so long without a stream for me. A lot of my days off were devoted to appointments. Things like how to breastfeed the baby is coming up. Things like what to expect, a hospital tour, things like that. So this month is pretty busy, and you know, family comes first. I am 100% family comes first, and not to mention that's my first baby. So it's gonna be one hell of an exciting trip. Difficult but exciting. With that, I'm gonna cut the stream, take care of some chores, and I'll probably play a little more later. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. See ya.